the Philippine Navy could be entering the most ambitious period of expansion in its modern history. Recent reports about the possible purchase of 2 additional guided missile frigates have sparked excitement among defense observers, but those ships may represent only a small part of a much larger vision. Behind the headlines is a modernization effort that could reshape the country's maritime capabilities for decades to come. If current plans continue to develop, the Navy may eventually field a balanced fleet of frigates, corvettes, amphibious vessels, and even submarines. So, how realistic are these ambitions, and what could they mean for Philippine maritime security? Let's take a closer look. For many years, the Philippine Navy focused primarily on maintaining aging vessels, while working within limited budgets. Although these ships served the country with dedication, they were never designed to meet today's increasingly complex security challenges. The modernization program has gradually changed that picture. New patrol vessels, guided missile frigates, and support ships have already improved operational capability. Now, discussions are shifting from simply replacing old equipment to building a modern fleet that can operate effectively across the country's vast maritime domain. That change represents a major shift in long-term defense planning. At first glance, ordering 2 additional frigates may not sound revolutionary. However, naval strength is built through consistent expansion rather than dramatic one-time purchases. Adding more ships of a proven design can improve fleet readiness, simplify maintenance, reduce training costs, and strengthen logistics. Standardizing equipment also allows sailors and technicians to move between ships with greater efficiency. If the reported acquisition moves forward, the Philippine Navy would gain greater flexibility to conduct patrols, protect sea lanes, participate in multinational exercises, and maintain a stronger presence. The proposed frigates fit within a much broader modernization strategy rather than standing alone. Under the AFP's Horizon 3 program, planners are looking beyond individual purchases toward creating a complete naval force capable of handling multiple mission types. That includes defending territorial waters, supporting humanitarian operations, protecting maritime trade routes, and contributing to regional stability. Building such a force requires different classes of ships working together, each performing specialized roles while supporting the fleet as a whole. The emphasis is increasingly on balance rather than simply increasing numbers. Modern naval operations depend on cooperation between different platforms. Frigates, corvettes, patrol vessels, landing ships, helicopters, and surveillance systems all contribute unique capabilities. Rather than relying on a handful of heavily armed vessels, many countries aim to build balanced fleets that can respond to a wide range of missions. For an archipelagic nation like the Philippines, this approach offers significant advantages. It provides greater operational flexibility while allowing commanders to tailor deployments based on specific situations, whether involving security patrols, disaster response, or international exercises. One of the most important goals of any navy is maintaining a reliable presence at sea. That presence cannot be achieved with only a few frontline ships. Warships require routine maintenance, crew training, system upgrades, and occasional repairs, meaning not every vessel is available for deployment at the same time. By expanding the fleet with additional frigates and other surface combatants, the Philippine Navy would gain the flexibility to rotate ships without weakening operational coverage. This ensures that multiple missions can continue simultaneously, whether securing maritime borders, escorting friendly vessels, participating in joint exercises, or responding to emerging security. Modern frigates serve as the backbone of many naval forces, because they are designed to perform a wide range of missions. A single frigate can conduct maritime patrols, monitor surface contacts, protect nearby ships, and support humanitarian operations when necessary. As technology continues to evolve, newer frigates are being equipped with more capable sensors, improved combat management systems, electronic warfare equipment, and modern missile defenses. These features allow commanders to respond more effectively to changing situations, while improving coordination with allied naval forces. Expanding this capability would provide the Philippine Navy with greater operational confidence during both peacetime and crisis situations. Naval warfare has changed dramatically over the past few decades. Today's threats do not come only from enemy ships, but also from long-range aircraft, drones, and guided missiles capable of striking targets from significant distances. Because of this, modern navies place increasing importance on layered air defense systems. Larger warships equipped with advanced radar and longer-range defensive missiles can help protect not only themselves, but also nearby vessels operating as part of a task group. Developing this capability would greatly improve the survivability of Philippine naval formations and strengthen their ability to operate safely in increasingly complex maritime environments. Submarines remain among the most difficult military assets to detect. Their ability to operate quietly beneath the surface makes them valuable for surveillance, intelligence gathering, and strategic deterrence. As more countries in the Indo-Pacific continue expanding their submarine fleets, anti-submarine warfare is becoming an increasingly important mission for regional navies. Specialized corvettes equipped with advanced sonar systems, lightweight torpedoes, and embarked helicopters can significantly improve underwater detection capabilities. Strengthening this area would allow the Philippine Navy to better monitor its surrounding waters while increasing overall maritime awareness throughout the country's extensive exclusive economic zone. Another key element of a balanced navy is a capable amphibious fleet. While many people associate these ships with military landings, they play a much broader role in modern operations. Landing platform docks can transport personnel, vehicles, relief supplies, helicopters, and medical teams wherever they are needed. For a country that regularly experiences typhoons, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions, these vessels can serve as floating command centers during disaster response missions. Their ability to support both military and humanitarian operations makes them among the most versatile assets in any naval fleet, providing value during both peace and conflict. Modernization is not only about purchasing new equipment. It is also about improving cooperation with trusted international partners. Over the past several years, the Philippines has expanded defense relationships with countries such as South Korea, Japan, Australia, and the United States. Joint exercises allow sailors to train alongside experienced navies while improving communication, interoperability, and tactical coordination. As the Philippine Navy introduces more modern ships equipped with compatible technologies, these partnerships become even more effective. The ability to operate seamlessly with friendly nations strengthens regional security while enhancing the Navy's readiness for a wide variety of missions. Among all the modernization projects being discussed, none captures more attention than the possibility of acquiring submarines. Although such a capability would require significant investment in infrastructure, crew training, and long-term maintenance, submarines would introduce an entirely new dimension to Philippine maritime defense. Their ability to operate undetected provides valuable intelligence, strengthens deterrence, and complicates the planning of any potential adversary. Even a small submarine force could significantly enhance the country's defensive posture. While no final decision has been announced, preparations and long-term planning suggest that this capability remains an important objective for the future. If these modernization efforts continue over the coming years, the Philippine Navy could look dramatically different by the early 2030s. A larger fleet of modern frigates, advanced corvettes, offshore patrol vessels, amphibious ships, naval helicopters, and possibly submarines would provide far greater operational flexibility than ever before. Instead of relying on a limited number of frontline vessels, commanders could deploy coordinated naval task groups capable of protecting sea lanes, responding to emergencies, participating in multinational operations, and safeguarding the country's maritime interests. While many of these projects are still subject to government approval and funding, the overall direction is becoming increasingly clear. The Philippine Navy is steadily evolving into a more capable and modern maritime force. The possible acquisition of 2 additional frigates may seem like just another procurement story, but it could represent the next step in a much larger transformation. As modernization continues, success will depend not only on acquiring advanced ships, but also on investing in training, logistics, maintenance, infrastructure, and the skilled personnel who keep the fleet operational. Together, these elements will determine how effectively the Philippine Navy can protect national interests in the years ahead. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on Philippine military modernization, naval technology, and Indo-Pacific security. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.